Here we go. Probably Julio, you are there. And you are there, Julio. All right then, sir. Whew. Okay. You there, Julio? You there? Julius. Julius. Class. Vocab. Are you there, sir? Can you hear me?
You you hear me?
I hear
I don't
you.
hear.
You don't hear? Oops. Okay. Okay. Yes. Nice. You hear me?
Yes, perfect.
Perfect. I was in another platform, so I think it was open here and my face was showing, but no microphone,
Yes,
right? Yeah.
yes.
Because I was trying Google Meets with my students.
Google Meet. Yes.
It's always good to have an
It's,
option.
uh, the better the better yet. Uh, StreamYard.
Uh, it's difficult
You
to say.
know.
It depends. For me as a
Okay.
teacher, I prefer StreamYard because it gives me more options on private chat, on moving cameras, sharing the screen. So for example, I can do different things here. I can't do there, but it was a good option because depending on the student, depending on the connection, it's not very stable to use StreamYard. And I need to try other things. Sometimes the internet's not stable, and I gotta try WhatsApp or Google Meet. But anyways, it's always good to have options. That's the point, having
Yes,
options.
that's the point. And you, how
Yeah.
are you?
Me, I'm great. I'm great. I was
Yes.
very tired yesterday. I was trying to
Mm,
work yesterday, sending homeworks, but I couldn't. I was a little destroyed. And today I feel just great. My body's okay. I got a little sunburn on my face, but that's fine too. It was because I forgot the the
How
something. Yeah,
how say protect?
sunscreen. Sunscreen.
Sunscreen. Okay,
Yes,
sunscreen. I
sun
remember.
sunscreen. I forgot it, but that's just a small detail. And I got this small hurt here, but that's okay too. And the animals that bit me, that's just detail. But that's it. That's it, man. I mean,
Li-
that's a small
Little
price.
price.
That is,
Yeah,
yeah,
small price. Yes.
that's a small price for the great adventure I had. For the 30 minutes
Yes.
flight I'm gonna get from here. I didn't watch it
Yes.
yet. I didn't watch, but 30 ish, 30 minutes flight, I believe.
Wow. It's long flight.
Yeah, it's a long flight. The first experience was a 10-minute flight, and now 30-minute flight. I mean, three times more. That's just great for me to understand
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
And I,
I say 3 hours,
yeah,
but 30. Only
yeah,
30.
yeah. It's okay. You did it. A part of it.
Yes.
I I
Yeah.
think you are dividing the 3 hours in some flights.
Yes.
10 minutes,
Yes. You're right.
now 30. So we have 40 minutes from 3 hours already.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, that's great. Nice. So, and how are you? You sent me a message on WhatsApp, but I tried to read, but I needed to work. So, let me just open here and see what you said, because I
Yes.
haven't seen it. Let me see it. So you said that rarely it was a different weekend. There's pain in my body. I did all my homework and I watched Rebecca's video. Let's go learn paragliding. If you learn to fly in Minas, you can fly in the whole world. That's the message. That's a great message. That's a great message. And
Yes.
and that's what I'm gonna try to get from you. Classes.
Okay.
Yes. Because if you give
Yes.
me an idea, even in theory in class, if you teach me the theory here on conversations, I believe it's very possible to do it in Japan.
Yes. Yes.
Why you say yes? You say yes in a different way. You say yes.
I know I don't know paraglider for me myself. How I learn, how I learn math.
How can I teach you?
How can I teach you?
How
How can I teach? How
how can I teach you?
can
How can I teach you? So that's the sentence. How can I teach you?
how can I teach? Okay, how can I teach?
Yeah, how can I
How
teach you?
can
How can I teach you?
teacher? Oh yes,
Yes, remember in American English people don't say you, they say yeah. How can I teach you?
yeah.
Yeah.
How can I
I
teach?
understand, man, but I talked to Lael, and Lael say, man, he is the most experienced here. And you are the one with the most experience there. 8 years flying, man, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Man,
Y-
maybe, maybe.
I understand it's about hours flying on the sky, not necessarily years or months, but
Yes,
hours. But you are doing it for 8 years with no accidents. I mean, that's a good story to tell people.
yes, yes. I had my first accident in the last weekend.
Okay.
My my legs crashed in the landing
Your first accident in 8 years.
in 8 years.
Wow.
But a little crash, little accident.
Yes. 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 No.
This happened.
Yeah, it happens. No bad consequences on you, right?
No, no.
No bad consequences. That's nice. That's nice. I want, man. That that's something that comes to my mind. I want to fly with Japanese people. Understand?
Oh yes, it's
I
great.
want to fly with Japanese people, and I believe it's possible.
It's possible,
I believe it's
of
possible to
course.
make great connections there. Let's imagine the situation. When I arrive in Japan, I know already how to fly and I have an equipment. When I arrive there, an equipment from Brazil, I bought here and I learned it here. And when I arrive there, I will buy another equipment or try new things and start learning and meeting people. But man, that's just great, man. That's just great.
Great,
That's a
of
great
course.
experience, man.
Good plan.
It's a good plan, right? It's a good plan.
Yes, good.
And by talking to Lyle, I asked Lyle, how did you start this, man? How did you start this crazy thing? And he told me how. And do you know his story?
No, I don't know.
A friend of his gave him as a gift, as a present, a birthday present, a flight, a pair flight. Uh, I think that's the name, a pair flight. And he loved it. And he started getting interested by this, and he started the course, and he took the course, and it was like 2 years ago ish. I think that's the story. But he told me, man, when we got Marco, when we got Marco or Marcos,
Marcos.
Marcos, when we got Marcos, I was talking to Lael,
Or Mr. Sink.
Mr. Sink. That's cooler.
Okay,
That's cooler. So when we
that's the
got when we
best.
that's the best name. That's a cool name. Actually, that's a very cool
Good
name
name.
for real. So
Good name.
when we got Mr. Sink, Lael told me, man, if you start this, you are starting with people who are in the area already. I started knowing nobody. I didn't know anybody here. And now I'm starting to know people and understand things, equipments, methods, places. But you are here with us and we are on the sport already. So it will be easier for you if you want to start. If you want to do anything
Yes.
related to it, you have some connections already. People can help you by giving you the correct strategy, showing you the best doors for the new word, for this word. And I like it, this
Yes.
comment, because it was a very prudent, nice, intelligent comment. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yes.
I'm starting. I mean, some people they are telling me some things, and I'm starting to understand this crazy process on here, clouds and things and equipment, and yeah,
Yes. Okay.
and that's just something I wanna do in Japan. You are, you are, Julio, introducing me a drug. That's a drug, man.
That's a drug. True.
that's that's a drug.
Of course. Yes. I want. I want to fly. I flew.
Yeah, flu.
I flew. Mm, uh, yesterday.
Yes, yesterday, Sunday. Yes, you did. Yes.
And yes. And now I want to fly. When more fly, when I'm more fly, I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
teach you.
want more fly.
Okay,
Yes,
I'm gonna teach you
please.
this. This is an expression. It's a structure we can use for many things.
Okay,
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 and the
good.
first time I heard this expression was the more, the merrier. Actually, it was a Japanese girl, and she told me the more, because the more the merrier. The more the merrier. The merrier is another word, is a synonym, formal synonym for better. The more, the better. For example, if you like chocolate, the more, the better. If you like chocolate, the more, the better.
Okay,
Or depending on your mind, depending on the circumstances. Speaking of, for example, experiences, traveling.
okay,
The more the money you have to travel, the better. You're going to travel.
okay.
And if you have lots of money, you can stay in the best hotel. And you can try the best food. The more the money, the better for the situation. Cars, the faster, the cooler. That's the idea. The faster, the cooler. My hair, I'm trying to let my hair grow longer. And for me now, the longer, the nicer, the cooler. That's the structure you need to use. And let's adapt this structure for your necessity. The more I fly, the more I want it. The more I fly, the more I want it.
Okay. The more I fly, the more.
That's the structure. The
Yes.
more, the more.
Okay.
Or if you have a short word, uh, we adapt a little the words. For example, uh, some people like short girls. The shorter, the better. The shorter, the better. Shorter is more short, but we don't say more short. We don't say more tall. I told you about this already, I think. Yes, I gave you an example.
I don't remember.
I said, Julio, you are taller than me. You are more tall than me. For
Oh, okay. You see.
for short words, we don't say more. We put er, taller, shorter, fatter, faster, slower.
Yes.
And you need to respect this structure. More for big words or for verbs or for experiences. Er for short adjectives. Tall, short, and so on. You get the idea?
I got it. I
So,
got it.
and that's what you say. The more I fly, the more I want it.
The more I fly, the more I want it.
Do you have any
Okay.
idea on how many hours you have flew on your life?
I don't know.
You have no idea.
In beginner, um, registrava.
Okay, I've registered.
I,
I've computed. I've
yes,
computed.
I computed. In beginner, but now I'm not computer.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
When I top the check, I have a 200, 200, 200-ish.
200 ish. Very good. Good English. 200 ish. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. That's a lot.
A lot.
That's a lot already. How much do you think you have now? Or how many hours do you think you have now? Ish.
400. I think.
400 hours.
Well,
Wow,
yes.
that's so
Uh,
nice.
my I I make or I do 100 120 for years
Okay, okay.
in beginner, but I not often more.
Okay. Yeah, new responsibilities, a different time.
Yes,
Yes, I understand. The daughters, they demand you a time.
yes, yes. 500. I think
Wow, that's so cool.
that
That's so
it.
cool. And you started also flying with someone twice, three times, and then you decided I want to do it, right?
No, I'm climbing mountain.
Yes, you told me. You told me.
Yes, yeah. I think you. I really, I really need that. I
Yes.
really, I really need it.
I really need it, or I really need that.
Okay.
But the point is, you tried to find a faster way to go down.
Yes, that's the one.
That's curious. That's curious. You started to.
And my plan it's wrong because the paraglider not using any time. Only time, only time of the paraglide. Paraglider, there is time of the paraglide. You know, uh, the paraglider has your time
Its own time. Time próprio,
on
tempo
time.
próprio.
Yes,
It's
yes.
its own time. The paraglider or it has its own time. It has its own time. Esse it's depois o has é dele, é do objeto.
Okay,
It has
okay.
its own time.
Yes,
Yeah, so it's
because
yeah,
because of the weather
yeah.
weather decides. Uh, you think we in the pimenta ou
Impimenta.
in pimenta, in afternoon at Saturday. Don't have no don't have no that is in negative how I say.
There wasn't it. Because we are talking about past, there wasn't it.
Okay, there wasn't wind
Yeah.
or the wind is wrong direction.
Yes.
Yes, that's it. Think I climbed all the mountain and in this and I in the summit and wind strong direction.
Yes.
I go down with my paraglider in my back.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it depends on the weather condition, not necessarily on you. So you gotta wait anyways, and you did it for nothing.
Or not.
But
Or not.
not necessarily for nothing, because you enjoy mountain climbing too.
Yes.
Yes, but the idea was to fly, to get it there.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. And another thing I was.
There is a speed fly, small glider, and the small glider not dependent of the weather.
Okay.
Depends.
It doesn't depend on the weather.
It doesn't depend of the weather.
It doesn't depend on the weather. It doesn't depend on the weather.
It doesn't depend on the weather.
Yes.
It doesn't depend.
Yeah, I know. I know. When you look the sentence, it sounds like a tongue twist. Parece trava-língua, tongue twist. But just
On twist.
yeah, tongue twist. But it doesn't depend on the weather. I know it's easier for me to say because I speak English, but try to speak it slowly with no pauses. It doesn't depend on the weather. Because, as I told you, you don't need necessarily to speak English fast. You just need to
Okay.
connect the words and control your emotions. It doesn't depend on the weather. If you speak like this, oh, the paraglider, the fast one, the speed one, it doesn't depend on the weather. If you speak like this, you speak beautiful English, and everybody will understand you.
I try. I practice. Uh, Now, I doesn't depend on the weather.
It.
It doesn't depend on the weather.
Repeat.
It doesn't depend on the weather. It doesn't depend on the weather.
Good. It doesn't depend on the weather.
It doesn't depend on the weather.
And
Yes.
that's the difficult part. Weather. Weather.
Weather.
Weather.
Weather.
Yeah, yeah. Good
Weather.
pronunciation. Weather.
Okay.
Weather.
Weather.
But I imagine it's
Yes.
more dangerous, right?
More danger. You you see the videos in YouTube.
Okay.
S- Speed fly,
That's the name of the video
man.
I gotta find. Speed fly.
Speed fly.
Fly paraglider. Paragliding. Okay, I'm gonna watch this video later. I was actually watching some videos about paragliding in English, and I understood everything because you told me the process,
Oh,
the hot air thing, and I understood everything. But
okay.
basic videos, like 3 4 minutes videos explaining how does paragliding works. And it's a basic video. Probably it's a video for everybody to understand. But it was crystal clear for me, this video. Crystal clear. Crystal clear is crystal clear in it's very clear. It was wow. That's it. I saw this working in front of me, and crystal clear in Portuguese is I don't know how to say this in Portuguese. Crystal clear. Foi.
Ah, claro como um cristal. That
We
there
have this in
is
Portuguese.
fresh. Yes.
Okay, all right. So it was crystal clear.
In the song, the whole new world, Aladdin,
Yeah,
crystal clear.
they have this in the
Yes.
song.
I think so. I think.
All right. Yeah, probably they do. I know. I know we have. Oh, you're saying they have this expression in the Portuguese song or on the English song?
English song.
Okay. All right. That's a curious thing. There are some topics you can talk about with anyone in the world, and it's going to be the same thing. For example, do you like soccer?
Yeah. No, no more.
No more. Okay.
No.
Soccer is a
Yeah.
topic that if you like, for example, Real Madrid or Paris Saint-Germain, whatever. I don't like soccer either, but that's a topic you can talk with anyone in this planet. And Aladdin's song, it's the same song in this whole planet. So if you sing this song in Portuguese, someone is going to sing the song in English, and it's the same melody. And in Japanese too, and in Arabic too, and in Chinese too, the same melody. Of course, different
No.
words.
Okay.
That's cool. I think
I,
that's cool.
cool. That's cool. I don't know. I,
It's
I don't. How I know in past.
how I don't know
No,
how how
I don't know how.
I I I don't know, Julio.
Huh?
How do you say I don't know in the past? You know.
You know. Okay.
No, no,
Hmm.
no, no, no,
I
no.
know. I know. I know. I know.
Okay,
Yes or no?
I didn't know.
I didn't know. I did.
I was just playing with you that I talked to you this before. I remember I talked to this.
Okay.
That's something I told you before, I believe. How do we say I don't know in the past? I didn't know. And you use this structure for every negative. I didn't fly yesterday. I didn't sleep yesterday. Oh, I'm so tired. I didn't sleep yesterday. Didn't.
Uh,
Didn't.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Oh,
I didn't know. And actually, this structure for I don't know in American English is not necessarily I don't know. Sometimes people say I don't know, I don't know, I don't know,
I don't
I don't know,
know. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
In New York, for example, people don't say I don't know. People say I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. It's just a sound. I don't know. That's that can be difficult, but it's not difficult anymore because I'm teaching you, so you understand now. I don't know. I don't know. Homer Simpson says I don't know. I don't know. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good reference for you. Cartoons, series. Try to do what you do in English. Try to do what you do in English. I know you work as a lawyer and you fly, and that's what you do, but try to do it in English. For example, how
Yes.
to get away with a murder, that's a good option, and paragliding videos on the internet in English. That
I see the paraglider video today, and I don't understand nothing. I don't understand. I want to buy a new glider, and the dealer sent me the video. Man, I don't understand.
can
I
you
don't know why.
is it American English? You know this?
Yes, yeah, maybe,
Probably.
uh, probably. Uh, the how I say, rather, uh, fabricante. How I say,
Okay.
fabricante,
The producer,
produce, producer,
the maker,
the maker.
the
Okay.
company, the yeah,
The
the
company,
the brand, the brand, probably the brand.
brand. Okay.
A marca, the brand.
Oh, brand. Yes. The brand not is in USA,
It's not an American brand,
not American brand.
but the video is
American.
from the video is from the brand or from a person.
The brand
Oh, so it's
or
not
the
American English. It's not American English.
not.
No,
Okay.
no, it's very difficult to be American English because if the company is not American, probably a person from the company is introducing the product. Is introducing the the object, the product, and probably it's not American. But if you want, you can send me this video, and I can try to check the accent because the first contact for you to understand English is American English. Try to understand first American English. Then you will understand different accents. For example, I was watching a video. I don't know where the person is from, but about paragliding. I was watching yesterday a video about paragliding in English, and it was not American. Clearly not American. Maybe Russian. Maybe, I don't know. But it was
Oh,
easy to understand because it was basic English. I will send you this video and you will understand everything.
okay.
You will understand everything. But with different accents, man, it's a little difficult for you now.
Okay.
The British accent, for example, for you is it's a little difficult. You need some classes more, understanding grammar, talking to me, and I will try to talk to you faster when you're ready. So it's gonna be easier for you to understand some different accents we have in English.
Yes.
But
Okay.
when speaking
You're right.
about me, for example, you understand everything I say, right?
Yes. Everything. Oh, maybe one work, but 100%.
Not 100%, but a big percentage.
Yes. Yes.
And when you don't understand a word, you get the idea, you get the context, and it's fine, right?
Okay. That's
That's great. You will understand easily Donald Trump's English. You will understand easily other things. That Will Smith video you sent in the group. That's easy for you to understand, right?
right.
That's great. That's great. Could you?
Uh,
Yes, please.
when I have interest
Yeah.
I I know
You understand?
yeah, yes, understand. When I wind tunnel,
Wind
you know,
tube. Yeah, yeah.
like skydiver indoor,
Okay. Oh,
there is a course before, and I understand everything. And I learn words like a
yeah.
thing up, stretch your legs,
Nice.
and pelvis down.
Yeah.
I understand everything.
Wait, you took it was an online course?
No,
Practical.
practical.
You did this course. You took this course
Yes,
in English.
in English, in Orlando.
Oh, when you traveled there for a month, you took this course.
Yes,
Smart
yes.
move. Smart move.
Uh, in another time, not that time. In
Before.
travel before. Yes,
Okay, okay.
before.
And you said,
My English is bad.
okay, my English was bad.
Was bad.
Yeah.
My
And
English
you
was bad.
practiced paragliding indoor.
No paragliding, skydive.
Oh, skydiving. All right, skydiving. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That too. Okay, okay. I,
Yes,
I was thinking about. I thought you were talking about paragliding, and I was imagining like a huge structure with a big
no
tube, but no. Uh, skydiving.
skydive.
Yes, and you took it in English and you understood everything. Nice.
Yes, me and a boy with 10 years.
You and a 10-year-old boy.
Yes,
Nice,
yes.
nice.
And the young boy talked to me. Yeah, great job, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Nice, nice. That's a good experience you had. Skydiving with a
Yes,
10-year-old boy, American probably,
yes,
and you were having fun with him and interacting with him in English.
yes,
And I imagine how exciting it was for him to practice this with a Brazilian. It was cool for him too.
yes,
Yes, it was for
yes.
sure. It was. Americans they like foreign people. They like people from different kids in general. They like it too. So nice, man. Good experience you had. Nice. And the vocabulary is very related, right? To paragliding,
Yes,
skydiving, flying, helicopters,
yes.
probably same thing, right?
And teacher show me thing,
Yeah, yeah.
eyes up,
Very expressive.
very expressive.
Yeah, probably many foreigners. Foreigners are people from other countries. You are foreign when you go to United States, for example. You are foreign,
Okay.
and we are not foreign.
Foreign,
Foreign, foreign,
foreign,
foreign.
foreign, foreign. Okay, foreign.
That's an adjective for someone not from this country.
Okay, I know. Looks like word, Portuguese word. For us,
Oh yeah,
area.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, kind of. Yeah,
Yes.
good one. Good view. Yes, it makes sense. It's not necessarily immigrant, but forasteiro. That's a good idea. That's a good view. And nice, man. Nice. Great experience. Great experience
Great.
you had.
It's expensive.
How expensive?
I pay $100 for 3 minutes.
Whoa,
Yes,
that's expensive. 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Whoa, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that's too
Yes.
much. That's too
But I stay here. I stay there.
there.
I pay. I stay there and I think I go.
And you stayed, did you pay more or you stayed only 3 minutes?
Only 3 minutes.
Man, but I'm,
Only.
I'm thinking here 100 reals for the 3 minutes experience inside the tube, right?
Yes.
But when you jump from the airplane, it's a 50 seconds experience, right?
Yes.
40,
50.
50 seconds experience falling, free falling, right?
Yes. Right.
So I mean, I'm not saying it's cheap. Of course, I'm not saying it's cheap, but it kind of makes sense.
Make. The dollar, no, 1 real for
Okay, okay. So
one
$1
dollar for
was
1 real.
for reals.
Yes.
Was
Was was for 1 real. Yes.
was.
But
You need to say was because we are talking about the singular. $1 was
okay. In
was was singular. Were plural. We were in Pimenta yesterday,
okay.
and Lael was too. Lael, he, singular, he was. And were. We were, plural. Okay? And $1 was like 4 reals. Or the currency was 1 to 4. You can say something like this. But, anyways, for Americans, it's expensive for us because for Americans, that's not. $100 are exactly 100 reals for them. Exactly
Yes.
like this. Sometimes we convert things, but it really doesn't make sense. For example, Lael told me about the equipment in, I think, in Europe, Portugal, something like this. And he told me that the wind was 1,000 euros. And 1,000 euros is exactly for Europeans 1,000 reals. That's the idea, 1,000. So for them, that's not expensive like the equipment here. You guys talk about the equipment and you talk about the prices you say are something like 9, 12, 13, 16, 20 in Brazil. In Brazil. The problem
Yes.
is it's not expensive. We are poor.
Yes.
That's the
Yes.
point. That's the point. It's not very expensive. The problem is we are, as a country,
No. No.
as a nation, the problem is the real. It's not necessarily the equipment, but the real, and inflation and things like that.
Yes. Yes. You're right.
And we are talking here. I don't know why, but we are talking here about very many details on the past. Let's try something. How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. I traveled,
I traveled. I traveled.
travel. I traveled.
Yes, I travel is present. When you say I traveled to. It's a small
Okay,
detail. The
travel.
past is a small detail.
Market,
I, because
travel.
if you say I travel it sounds like it. I travel it. Understand?
Okay.
If you say I travel it. I don't know how to say this. I travel it. If you say I travel it sounds like I travel it. It doesn't make
It.
sense. You traveled your dog. You traveled your equipment. So I traveled. I traveled. I traveled.
I travel to go Pimenta.
I traveled to Pimenta. I traveled to Pimenta.
I travel to Pimenta.
Yeah,
And I flew, correct pronunciation?
perfect.
And I flew for 1 hour,
Yeah,
1 hour, and I see the clowns.
I saw.
Saw, okay. I saw you saying that song. I saw the clouds, and I did Landing.
I landed.
Landed. How I use did or the past verb?
That's a good question. Good question. You use the past of the verb in the affirmatives.
Okay. Yes.
That's it. And did,
Negative and question.
negative, you use
Did.
didn't, and questions
Yes.
did. And because you have used didn't and did, you don't need to adapt, change the verb again. Because it's
Okay.
about balance.
Yes.
Great. So,
Great tip.
yes, it's about balance. Life is basically about balance. Life is basically about balance.
Paraglider is balance.
Yeah, paraglider,
Yes.
chemistry, cooking, living the life,
Yes.
having fun. Yes, and paragliding about the balance and the body. That was a great sensation. That was a great thing to learn. It was a great thing to learn. Man, I want to pay you to be my instructor. Understand? I should teach you for free. I should teach you for free.
You don't. You don't need.
Because the small tips actually, man, actually, in the first second class, when you started talking about this, I started learning something new. Understand? So that was already cool. You were telling me how this crazy thing, this crazy that's a sport for crazy people. That's a sport for
Yes.
crazy people. And that crazy thing, you started explaining how these details were. It was cool already. It was cool. So the classes now are for free. Free classes. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. but
Let's go.
all right. But then you landed. You landed.
Yes. I landed in the uh, Pimenta Oficial Landing. You know?
No, I don't.
The name em português is Pouso Oficial de Pimenta.
Okay, the official landing point.
Official.
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 Okay.
Official
And,
landing point.
and that's the official landing point.
Yes.
The
Uh,
the cornfield, cornfield. The cornfield.
corn. Yes, cornfield.
That
No,
cornfield.
no. No, cornfield, no.
No.
In first day, I landed in the official landing.
Okay. All
In
right.
second day, I landed in the cornfield.
Okay, but the first day
The,
fly is the official landing point in Pimenta.
yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. It makes sense.
I flew in second day for 14
Kilometers.
kilometers.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. That's a lot.
Uh, yes, against the wind, it's a lot.
Yes. But in favor of the wind, 200 kilometers probably.
Uh, how I say dobro?
The double.
Double, yes.
So
No
20.
mínimo dobro. Como que eu falaria? How I say?
At least. At least the double. At least the double. At least is pelo menos, no mínimo, at least.
Okay, at least the double. At least. I try remember this. At least the double. Yes, the double. I know the double, but I not remember
Yeah,
it.
but you will remember. You remember.
Yes. Yes, and I sleeping, or I go sleeping.
I
Okay, I
slept. I
sleeping.
slept.
I slept. Yes, I slept. Early,
Yeah.
and my My friends continues the conversation.
Yeah.
Yes?
No.
No?
Your friends, the plural, they
No.
went to bed early, but one of them decided,
Oh, okay.
just one. So
I know.
a friend.
I a friend. I know. I know this.
So the
My
friends, the plural, and the plural, they slept early, but one of them decided to party a little more. Yeah,
yes. Yes. Good. That's it.
that's it. That,
I try say my weekend in the past. I tried. I tried.
yeah, you tried.
I tried say, okay, say in present. I
I
tried
try to say. I
say.
try to say. I try to say.
Okay. I try to say. I
Tentei
try to say.
dizer. I try to say. Tentei dizer. Yes, good, good. And in this conversation, speaking about the past, if you look to the private chat, if you look to the chat, we can see saw, landed, slept, tried. So four new words, just trying to speak about
Yes.
the past. That's good. And another good thing is you didn't have the past homework yet. So when you do the homework about the past, it's gonna be simpler because we are already talking about this.
Yes.
We're
Correct.
already we're already talking about this, so it's gonna be simpler for you to talk about the past. Usually we talk about the present. All the conversations we have usually they are about the present. That's the most important tense. Tense is conjugation, the present. But sometimes we're talking about plans, future. Sometimes we're talking about stories, past, and it's necessary. But you are going to get it very fast, man. It's the tenses. They're fine. They're easy. You didn't have the
Okay.
past homework yet, but you are understanding, getting the idea. And what's the idea? Balance. Very
Okay.
similar to doesn't, does. That's the idea. Understand?
I got it.
Nice. Julio, it's homework time.
Okay.
And you
Let's
did
go.
it. And you did it. That's great.
I did. I did. I'm great student.
You're a great student. Yes, you are, man. Yes, you are actually a very good student. You're a good student. I'm having great students. I'm looking my students' names here, and they are just great. I'm having great students. That's a great time to be a teacher. All right, Julio, and let's start here with your object pronouns. Nice. Object pronouns, when you're talking about her, him, us, they don't care about us.
Yes.
Yes. You understand this song, right? That's a beautiful song.
Beautiful.
They are talking about inequality.
Inequality.
You understand inequality?
No.
For
Okay.
example,
Explain.
inequality.
Explain me.
Explain me,
Correct?
please. Yeah, explain me. Explain me. So what's inequality? Michael Jackson, man. That's cool. You like Michael Jackson. You're strange, Julio. You are strange, man. It's not very common to find people liking Michael Jackson. Anyways, uh, Michael Jackson. He has many songs about society, about inequality. And what's inequality?
Mm,
There are some songs directly related to inequality. One example is Black and White. Black and White is
okay.
a song about inequality because we know in many parts of the world we have the racism problem. And the racism problem is life is a little easier if you are white. That's a problem we have in society. And Michael Jackson sings about this. And that song, They Don't Care About Us, he's talking again about inequality, but not skin color. He's talking about big companies, enterprises, banks. They don't care about us, the people. They don't care about us. Banks, come on, banks really, they don't care about us. That's the song. That's Michael Jackson's song. They don't care about us. That's the idea. Uh, the
Okay.
police, the police sometimes is very aggressive, and kills the people and kills the poor. That's the song. They don't care about us. It's an aggressive song, a strong song. Understand?
Okay,
It has
I got it.
a strong idea. Michael Jackson was a different artist. I think he had the chance to talk about the problems in this planet, and he decided to talk about these problems. So I think it was different. It was a different decision. I respect him for this.
Yes.
All right, Julio. Question with your answer, please.
Okay.
Oh,
Do
whoa,
you
whoa, whoa, whoa,
like?
whoa, wait. Remember, before you starting reading in English, remember, try not to make pauses. Try to get a sounding system. Try to dance. When you're speaking English,
Good.
try to dance with American English. Don't stop,
Yeah.
and that's it. Let's go.
I try.
Do your best.
Do your best. Do you like Julia Roberts? Yes, I like her a lot.
Okay, let's repeat.
Yes, I
Let,
like her a lot.
Perfect. Let's repeat. I need a better pronunciation on the question and a more confident answer. Do you like Julia Roberts? Yes, I like her a lot. A lot, Julia, is something
Hmm.
with strength. A lot is very much. So you need more intensity. Hey, do you like Julia Roberts? Yes, I like her a lot. Do you like to fly? Yes, I like to fly a lot. A little emotion, understand?
Okay. Do you like Julia Roberts? Yes, I like her a lot.
Good, nice. Next.
Nice. When do you see John? I see him every day.
Very good.
Yes.
You got it. You got it. Man, you need.
I don't.
Yes,
I.
please.
I don't speak that way.
When you
I
speak
try.
when,
It's difficult for me.
when you speak Portuguese, for example, you don't speak like this. That's the point.
Yes. Yes, that's the point.
I understand. I know.
I change. I try to change my way.
Yes, you are
Yeah.
creating a new personality to speak English. And this personality, in the beginning, needs to be expressive because your English is not very clear yet. Because your English is not very clear yet, you need to be expressive so people will understand you anyways. If you
Yes. Okay.
are
You're right.
clear, simple, objective, and expressive, your English is going to be very clear. That's a process of adaptation, of creating your new personality. Right now, you are very expressive, but with time, months speaking English, you are going to adapt your personality to something more related to your personality in Portuguese.
Yes. Yes.
Okay?
I try.
But good pronunciation.
English studios.
Yes, the
My new.
English Julio. The English Julio,
Yes.
the English
It's
version of
new
Julio.
person. Yes.
Yes, we have, and that's a good point. We have Rodolfo, we have Rodolfo, and we have the teacher, a different version, the teacher. Like Julio, the father, the lawyer, the
Yes.
paraglider.
Yes.
Okay? All right.
Yes. And
Next. Next, please.
do you love me? Yes, I love you.
Okay, good. Next.
Do you like John do you like John and Lucy?
Oops, it's a question. Repeat, please.
Do you like John and Lucy?
Oops, it's a question. Do you like John and Lucy?
Do you like John and Lucy?
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I like them very much.
Yes, I like them very much. In many cases, they don't write "I like them." In many cases, you are going to watch a movie or listen to a song, and they will write something like this: "I like, I like, I like them very much. I like them very much. I like them, I like them very much. I like them very much. I love them. I like them. I
Oh,
like him very much. I like him very much." Okay?
I like him very much.
Yes.
Okay,
That's spoken
I like
English.
him.
Not formal, but very common. All
I like it.
right, next.
Do you like a jazz? Yes, I like it a lot.
You made a pause here. Don't make a pause, please. Do you like jazz? Yes, I like it a lot.
Do you like jazz? Yes, I like it a lot.
Great, good. Next.
Do you see me? Yes, I see you.
Good. Complete negative answers.
Do you know a good mechanic? That's it.
No.
Do you like a good me- how, how I say
Do you
mechanic?
do you know a good mechanic? Do you know a good mechanic?
Okay. Do you know a good mechanic?
No, don't say
No,
mechanic. Say mechanic. Mechanic.
mechanic.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Mechanic.
Yes.
Do you know a good mechanic?
Good.
It's difficult.
It's okay. It's okay.
Good. Do you know a good mechanic? No, I don't know a good mechanic.
Good pronunciation. I don't know. Perfect. I don't know. Some people say I don't
I,
know. I don't know, man. I don't know is when people are speaking English with a Brazilian accent, and that's not beautiful. That's very strange. I don't know.
don't.
Good. Good.
I, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I don't know a good mechanic.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mechanic. Okay. Next.
mechanic. Uh, do you know how know? Do you know? Do you know how to play an instrument?
Calm down, Julio. Calm down. Do you know how to play an instrument?
Instrument. Do you know how to play an instrument?
Okay.
No, I don't know how to play an instrument.
Beautiful. Nice. Next.
Do you like a green?
Julio, repeat, please. Do you like green?
Do you like green?
Perfect.
Do you like green? No, I don't like green. Do you like your profession? No, I don't like my profession.
Complete with the proper, correct, best option.
Do you know how to play the guitar?
Repeat, please. Do you know how to play the guitar?
Guitar. Okay. Do you know how to play the guitar? Guitar.
Okay, good. Good, okay. Next.
She goes to bed around 11 p.m.
No pauses. Repeat, please. She goes to bed around 11 p.m.
She goes to bed. She goes to bed around 11 p.m.
Good, very good. Next.
She study really hard.
Oops. She studies really hard.
She study really hard.
Oops. She studies really hard.
She studies really hard.
Beautiful.
Studies really hard.
Beautiful. She studies really hard, Julio. Is she studies a lot. She is she is serious about it. Understand?
Okay.
Next.
Like informal
No,
or
it's
not?
it's it's formal. It's formal.
Okay. I know
Electrician.
I repeat please.
Electrician.
Electrician.
Electrician. Electrician.
Okay. I know a very good electrician.
Good pronunciation. Next.
My mother cooks very well.
Very good pronunciation. Next.
She lives far from here.
Good
She
pronunciation.
lives
Next.
far from here. She doesn't live near here.
Good pronunciation. Near here. Good pronunciation. And that's it. That was your homework. Very good result. Okay, very good result. You didn't miss a question. It was all perfect. Everything on this homework was just perfect. So, good job, Julio.
Uh,
Good job. That's
I
just great.
saw you. I saw now. I say you.
What? Repeat, please.
Me. I say in past.
I said.
Said. Okay. I said you.
I told you.
I
I
am
told
a
you.
great. I
I,
told you. Okay. I told you. I am a. I told you. Told you. You say in English. I don't say. You told me in English. I don't say que.
that.
That.
Yes.
I told you that me is a great student
I
or not that.
In this case, that is not necessary. I told you that I am a good student, or I told you that I am a great student. That it's not necessary. You can say, I told you I'm a great student.
I told you I'm a great
You need
student.
to change a
Correct?
little the pronunciation. I told you I'm a
Okay.
great student. I told you I'm a great student.
I told you I'm a great
Em
student.
português, we don't need it either. Em português, we don't need. Eu te falei, eu sou foda. We don't need this in
Yes.
português. We don't need to say, eu te falei que eu sou foda. Não, eu te falei eu sou foda. I told you. I'm a great student. Understand?
Understand. I got it.
Julio, that's it for
Great.
today. Grazi is already here waiting for me. So, thank you very
Yes.
much for your
Thank you,
attention.
man.
Thank,
Thank you.
no. Thank you for your attention, for doing the homework, for being a very good student. I told you,
Great
I'm a great
class.
student.
Great class.
Nice. See you.
I was a great class.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your attention, for doing the homework. And I will see you on Wednesday. You have a great, amazing, beautiful week. Okay?
You too. Bye, man.
Thank you very much. Bye. And here we go with